All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Ray Reynolds, the Godfather of Credit. What a nickname they gave me. See, I built 60 billion of credit for people, myself and you. We can have more fun. Now, I don't understand something today. Please explain to me how you drove by the Wendy's restaurant and didn't ask yourself, why didn't I own it? The Jack in the Box, storage unit, car wash, laundromats. Hey, I've been doing this stuff for 49 years. I don't understand. Your opportunity, you drive by it every day. Every day you drive by it. You see, you're going to say, I don't have enough money to buy that. Excuse me. Okay? Here's 42 million of credit. I got 62 of this. I got the money. You got the time? Let's play my way. Because your way, sorry, I don't like it. I think the problem you did is for you, you're trying to be an entrepreneur, or you just try this or that. What's the problem? The problem is understanding, yes, knowledge is power, but most people say that are full of, you know what, in my opinion. So next year, this year, January of this year, 2025, what did you do? I'm going to have a New Year's resolution. And then you failed. What's wrong with you? 2026, if you do what I ask you to do, I'll get you $10,000 a month auto income. If you do what you're told, auto income. Can you do that? So you got to understand how to follow through. I've done this and created millions and billions. Me, I got my first million in my corporate structure when I was 9.5 years old. Nope, got the corporation then. 14.5, I had the money in the bank. The bank, wow. It cost me $10 at 9.5 for a corporation. $10. You got $10? That same corporation today, all these years later, is $30. I believe you've been doing things a little wrong. Is that okay if I correct some things today? All right, let's think. The gas station in the store, we can get 30 to 50,000 a month. Literally, if we had 50,000 a month positive cash flow after all the bills are paid, could we give 5 people $10,000 every month? Yeah. See, it's an opportunity to be what I call a partnership a little bit in a business. Now the goal is understand how to play. Take a picture of that, please. Today, you have the opportunity to listen and learn. Don't just watch me. Please write things down. I think the problem is you're highly intelligent. You're great. God gave us the time today. Thank you, Jesus, for that too. But understand, we have to play my way a little bit. You see, you need something now, and the problem is people don't look at income base. I believe we need to focus on income versus being rich. That's what I always did for me. You drove by the Wendy's restaurant. Why don't you own it? The Jack in the Box on the other side of the street. The storage unit, laundromat, car wash. I wrote books on this for the last 49 years. And this is how I brought in millions and billions. Millions and billions. I got to 2.2 billion literally by the time I was 26 years old in real estate. Is that okay? 2.6 billion, all right, corporate structure. Having fun. To me, it was always a game. Did you, oh, I'm sorry, did you take your picture? See, that's your screensaver from your computer and your cell phone from now on, because I asked you to. That's going to be printed in color. It's on your refrigerator, your desk at work. See, if you don't focus on the money, you're going to not get the honey. That's how it works today. Simple. I like to help people, but I need to understand why it took you so long to get to me. I've been teaching and preaching for 49 years in live in person. So again, what? This is live. I'm on live 6 days a week. Classes on Friday and Saturday. I have no excuses. By the way, neither do you. No pictures or recording in the beginning because you're wasting your time. What do we need? See it, believe it, go get it. Me? I've accomplished every goal I ever had. Every goal. If I wanted, just go buy it. Why not? You see, the reality is going to be up to you to listen and learn today. I got to that 2.6 billion at 26. I thought at 27 I was going to fat, ugly, and die. That's what I thought. I was going to fat, ugly, and just die. See, I thought when you reach your goals, you're dead. Most people, they retire, they get fat, ugly, and die. Sorry, I don't want to be like that. I'm one of the few. I'm not one of the many. You might want to write that down too. You see the ability, goodies. I like goodies. You like goodies? See, when I reached my goals, when I kicked the door jam at 10, the basketball hoop when I was 14, that's only 13 feet that day. Got to play. Every goodie's in a division. In a division. See, I learned as a little boy when I mowed yards and sold seasoned clackers all weekend. I went home to count my $52. I was proud. I was, yeah, look at my money. I'm 8.5 years old. The devil's wife took my money and said, you're paying rent. I was paying rent at 8.5 years old the rest of my life. Are you kidding me? these people getting money, but they're kind of hurting me instead. I like goodies. You like goodies today? Let's think about something today. I think you should focus on winning the game of business. Winning the game of business. See, in 1976, that was my first series trying to help people. My little black cassette, big one, little cassette and some books. Did you know on page 6, paragraph 3, it said cash flow for you per time? It also said financial freedom in 1976. I wrote that. It belongs to me. Other people steal my goodies all the time. But here, winning the game, to me, is like a chess game. And that's how we position it, corpse and corpse and corpse. And that's what I learned. I learned that a corporation is a legal person, which made a lot of sense to me. Supreme Court said so. All right, so understand. 1976. I'm driving a Lamborghini. I'm building a mansion in Nellie, California, 1976, by the way. I got millions in the bank through corporate structure. By the way, I was 16. I was driving a Lamborghini. I went to college at 16, 14 too. So what do you get to do? My next series was very simple. You see, what happens with me is you got to understand how to play the game to win. I wanted to write books for dummies. You see, when I do something new, I feel stupid. I really do. It drives me nuts. I don't like learning something. I don't like change. I like boring. I like steady. I don't like change at all. And that's me, just the way I am. I don't like to feel like I don't understand and can control something. I need to understand it 110%. So when I learn something new, I feel stupid. So I'm going to say we all follow stupid. You're not stupid. You're highly intelligent to be here. But I think we all follow stupid a little bit. Is that okay if I say that today? So I wanted to call that Books for Stupid. All right, stupid. All right, this is for me. But it was taken. Books for Dummy was taken. I call it the Millionaire's Founders Kit. I have the blueprint for success. I own the rights to that. And I always tell Tony Robbins to quit using it because I belong. It owns me. I got all these people copying me and stealing my goodies all the time. Today, instead of $5,000 a set for those 12 books and CDs, Amazon's got it for $4.99, the whole complete set if you want. You take your picture, you scan it. I'm going to challenge you. I'm going to tell you flat out today, okay? If you do what you're told to do in 2026, I will guarantee in writing you will get $10,000 a month auto income. If you do what you're told, can you follow through? See, you're 45 to 75, most of you. Some of you may be 35 years old, and you're disappointed in most ways. Your friend and family member, one of them might have ripped you off. You didn't get where you want to really go. You want to get rich. We got to clean that out. We don't want to get rich. We want to work for a rich corporation, maybe, but we don't want to be physically rich. Us people know, because how you receive money is tax, and probate when you're dead. Corporation receive money, it's not taxable till it's profitable. See, you got your first paycheck a long time ago. You looked at your check, where's my money? You went to HR. What do they say? The IRS gets her cut, you get the leftover. When it comes to the corporation, the IRS gets the cut. No, they get the leftover if there's any left over. Isn't that fun? They actually get to win the game of business under the corporate structure. And some of you have a corporation, oh goody, LLC, LLP, all these pieces. What do you got? The problem is, I think you spend thousands of dollars to get a corporation with an attorney who's practicing law, hasn't got it right yet. Maybe an attorney, CPA, corporate service. I think you didn't learn diddly squat, to be honest with you. 2026. You have been a procrastinator most of your life, most of you. Half of you are friggin' just lazy, okay? Sorry, it's just true. If you have your New Year's resolution, it should be to get $10,000 a month auto income. That should be a goal. If you let me, I'll get it for you. I'll hand you the keys. I'll do all the work for you. I don't have excuses. So again, that's just my Reynolds guarantee. Now, I want to help the kids today. All right? I believe every one of you started your credit file and you're playing the up and down show and you kind of screwed it up. I need a cosigner. I need a secure card. I need that. Stop the crap. What you needed me, and that's what it is. This is the book for the kids in high school and college. It's very simple. It's called Starting Out Right. I want to start their credit file. This is a free download. Free download for every kid, high school and college. I want to get them the first credit card. I want to set up their credit file so they don't do the same silly thing we all did. And I don't need Capital One secure card because that's an inquiry. If you don't allow me to get the card for them, it's called an OpenSkyCard.com. That's Capital Bank. There's no inquiry for that. So I want the next generation not to screw up like we all did, okay? I think we all screwed up. Is that okay to say? I think we've all brought the pain home. I think the biggest problem is we follow silly and what I call stupid. So today, that's a free download. Now, I'm the guy that NACB certified as the #1 consultant worldwide. I trained Ken Yarbrough. He was TRW security chief and then became a Sperry in '96. My idea was the oldest card and the 29% rule. What does this mean? It's very simple today. Every credit card you have fluctuates. You see, when you take it past 29%, you drop your score, you get stuck, you can't get any more. They're not telling you the truth out there. They're saying below 30. No, it's 25 to 29%, period. You need a sticky behind every card. Sticky. We got to dummy proof this because we all do, I all feel like kind of we're dummies sometimes. These cards don't fluctuate. It gets away your excuse. Your excuse is, I lost my job. So what? Get another job. Drive Uber, drive Lyft, DoorDash, do something. Get off your assets and pay your bills. This, they don't fluctuate. I like that. These cards do not fluctuate. And these are my wife's cards. They're 100,000 paid over time limit. Every card here you can get 99 sisters. Would you like 99 more? See, your lack of knowledge is our stupidity. We're not stupid. We follow stupid, and our lack of knowledge makes us do silly and stupid things to do. Today, balance your debt. Simple. Never bring the pain home. Stare at it. Now, stare at it. Corporation. It's a legal person. That's a gift. When I was being used and abused as a kid, I wanted out of hell. I didn't like Mrs. Hope using and abusing me. But I listened to her stupid poker game every Wednesday night. They said a corporation is a legal person. I rode my bicycle down to the Torrance Police Department. Next day, library next door. What's it mean? What does this mean? The lady came back. Here's a mark of face. Here's a book. I read the book and looked for a blueprint. Read it now. It says, may sue or be sued. Your corporation today gets sued, they sue you. Congratulations. You're a duck and a sheep. We all are. So what do? Now focus, all right? Not required to file fictitious business name. Not required to. Now what? Required to? I'm 9.5 years old. Okay? All right? At the library. And I go, that's wrong, that's wrong, that's wrong. Oh, I said wrong. I didn't know any better. But again, what did I do? You have $10? Do you have $10? All right. See, I started Helping Hand Industries for $10. I was 9.5. That's what it cost. That King Corporation today is $30. See, I believe you wasted money and you don't know until you squat when it comes to getting to the American dream, in my opinion, whatever that is worth for you. Corporations have to be filed now, today. You're in the fourth quarter. You're wasting time. It's ridiculous. If that corporation isn't filed in 2025, you can't say it's on its second year in 2026. That would be a lie. Your division process as well. It's about time you step up to the plate and learn how to play the game. You have 54 days left. Helping Hand. I got named in the movie Dave. The next time you watch the movie Dave, they'll talk about Helping Hand Ray Reynolds. I'm in the movie, at least my voice or what my name is. See, I got up to what? $100,000 of credit in the mail. It freaked us out. This stuff came in the mail to people in the 70s and 80s without applying for credit. Corporations as well. Whee! What are we going to do? Freaked us out. Now, I started the Orange County Blind Center. I'm also known as the Incorporated for Rich and Famous People. Dodgers, Clippers, Angels, and all kinds of goodies. Orange County Blind Center gets started. I'm 12.5 years old. I use the word Braille. I got named in a lawsuit because it belonged to the Braille Institution. See, you learn life as you do life. Anybody can go to school and get the time and do the paper. I did that too. But I learned more about practicing and learning life by reading books and books and books. I used to average about 10 or 15 books a week. Your goal is simple today. Let's write it down. You ready? See, I don't think you're ready to play with me. Let's see if we can play. The DBA, sole proprietor, heck no. No way in blankety blank. C Corp, oh yeah. Closed corporation, supplying cash credit. S Corp, a corporation converted to this under basically an election to S Corp, single filing, maybe when we're ready, when we're making money. The LLC, the LLP, the nonprofit, the PC. See, you could become a certified CFO and get the money to get the honey. The reality is, I think you got some missing pieces here. Let's connect the dots. Is that okay today? I like your corporation and your cell phone. This is a step. I want you to do steps, rules, and tools with me. Ready? Everything I do is in procedure. Simple. In your cell phone, you're going to put the corporation's name as a contact. You're going to put the address, and if you put your home address, I'm going to say, that's stupid. Don't you dare do that. 47% of you have your home address on your corporation today when you look on Secretary of State's website. I'm sorry, but that is plain stupid. Every state sells a mailing list. You're on the mailing list. Everybody knows where you live now. Congratulations. There's no privacy. All right, the charter number, the tax ID, the SIC code. I want you ready when I call you to have it in your fingertips. Because believe me, I'm going to be calling you. Okay? I'm always calling my clients all the time. Do everything for the division process. A C Corp is closed corporation. Supply and cash credit. If you screw it up, you just throw the sucker away. That's it. Done. Done. If we make money, we take that C, because we want to win the game of business, and we basically take the stock and suspend it. We convert it to S. 9/10 of the law is what? Come on, this is in my possession. What's 9/10 of the law again? Why do I keep going out of focus? All right, Nick, I don't like being out of focus. It's terrible. Anyway, this is what? In my possession. So you see that, right? So what happens with stock is in your possession. All right, that means what? 9/10 of the law is possession. They sue me, they can screw me up. If I suspend it, all right, the stock does not exist. When I make the C to making money, I take the election. I elect it to be an S corporation. See, that's the common sense you have to understand. We have to understand how it works. I have a client I just got off the phone with who are doing $15 million in a project, and he's doing pickleball, okay? But he didn't think about 50 other different ways about the profit and non-profit working together. I got to open this here for him because he's going to do it wrong anyway if he doesn't have my help. That's just me playing the game. The elect to S corporation. S, understand, your LLC will be S because I said so. LLP S, C Corp S. I want S. Got it so far? Up to 3 to 5 million, no tax is due until you're profitable. Then your little paycheck's offset by your house payment. We're going to play my way for a while. We're going to play and win the game of business. C becomes S. Got it so far? Now, what do? We look at the IRS website today, and we download a copy of the 1244. We understand rules and tools. See, you've been hiring attorneys and CPAs to do things for you, and they don't know diddly squat in most cases. I hate to tell you, to be an entrepreneur. I'll teach you more than they ever knew in their life. Ask them about a division process. So they're going to go, what's that? I have no idea. I've never seen such a generation so stupid in my life, all right, when it comes to corporation structure in the first place. S Corp right there. Single filing. Write it down because you're going to do what I tell you to do if you want that guarantee of $10,000 a month. You got it so far? I'm taking over your life. We're doing it my way because your way sucks. What are we going to do? You have to plan the problem. I don't get it. I wish to God that I could understand why people do the things that they do. This is a corporation, okay? This is your bank. All banks right now, there's 21,000 corporations, 21,000 divisions. Oh, I'm sorry, they call them branches. 21,000 branches of your 4 major banks, they're bankrupting the pieces right now. It's on the internet, look it up. They're bankrupting the piece because it's a branch number. Their branch number's BK, 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 BK. You filed bankruptcy, now you got crappy credit. You brought the pain home. What happened to you? You didn't pay attention. If the bank can file the bankruptcy in line of defense, because they're playing with the IRS here, this is IRS, let's write down IRS, and this is the bank. They're doing tax balance. They write it all off. When they have an old crap day, week, month, or year, they write it off. What do? Yeah, that's about it. Kind of sucks. Today, you're going to do what I ask you to do, please. I want you to have a division. I created a division process in 1985 because in 1984 they wanted me to pay a franchise tax fee for every Shakey's pizza I had, 2, 4, 6. 7, 8, 9. For every 31 flavors, they wanted a tax, franchise tax. For every Subway, every shopping center, every condo. California, I love you. I was born here. I was raised here. But you got so much tax, you're ridiculous. You might as well charge us an air tax. And we have idiots like Gavin Newsom running our state. And mayors that can't do diddly squat, go on vacation during fire season. I've never seen so much stupid in my life. It pisses me off. This is my state. But again, what happens? They want $800 to $1,000. Are you kidding me? I get this stupid piece of paper in the mail. Up to $800 to $1,000 per corporation. This is 1984. I'm going to have to pay $1.2 million just to say I have a corporation? Hell no. What do? Sacramento time. 2 departments. Can I create, this is my question, can I create an entity under the corporate umbrella that pays no franchise tax fee? See, some of you, sorry, I call it ding-dongs. I got 8 LLCs. I got a Nevada, I got a corporation, I got Delaware, I got Wyoming. What the is their mess? That's ridiculous. I've never seen so much stupid in my life. It pisses me off. Why would you waste so much money on something you don't need? I don't get it. I do not understand. I have sold 10 times more corporations on this planet than anyone. 2009, I'm the largest rich agent in the world. I've sold 10 times Nevada Corps. Anybody. I know how to play better than anybody. But again, that's why I incorporated 3 presidents so far. And other people like you. S Corp, division process. Write it down. I don't understand. I don't get it. I do not understand why you would roll the dice as you and find out you bring the pain home to your family too. This makes no sense. If you don't create your line of defense, corporate umbrella, you will never win. You will never win. This world is trying to kill us. It is trying to what? Tear us apart. I don't get it. It's like we're living in hell. So let's do this. I'm an expert in real estate, Ray. Oh, good for you. What's a homestead blocker? Oh, you knew. What's a UCC1 chattel mortgage? I don't know. The assignment of mortgage form, I created it in 1988. Damn it, this pisses me off. Your choice is very simple today. You are going to learn what God gave me here. Reading up to 15 books a week all my life. Believe me, I got total recall on most things. I got an IQ of 203. I got no time to waste. And it's time you get off your assets and go get it. But that's up to you. You want to play? You want to win this time? You want to win? Hey, come on. It's up to you. I'm an expert. No goodie for you. I got 9 loans here. 9 loans. 9 loans. I got 9 houses. Wow. So let's understand. I have to have a loan for a piece of property. So I have 9 loans. That's 9 divisions for loans, divisions. A division is allowed its own credit file, its own loan, separate than yours. Because you can't get it on your own. I got 9 tenants. They can slip, fall, and sue me, screw me up. Would you lease a property to your friend and family member? I know the answer for you is going to be heck no. I can disconnect, isolate, incorporate a division. Banks do it. You don't get it. Okay? While you're basically not listening and learning, the United States of America Incorporated got 50 corporations called states. Every city is a corporation. They created a Chapter 9 bankruptcy to bankrupt the debts of a city and stay in business in front of you. And you sit there going, what do they do? You don't even pay attention. Instead of let life pass you by and everyone around you, understand it so you can play the game too. Never complain about a rich and famous person. Shut up and join them. I don't get it. Your corp today, we're going to get on that phone. I'm going to dissect it in pieces. We're going to turn it into a bunch of divisions, a line of defense. Then we're going to turn it to S. Oh, I got an LLC, Ray. Oh, goody for you. Wow, goody. Peekaboo. We might as well watch that ding-dong looks like Howdy Do with a cowboy hat. This is what you do. Ooh. I've never seen so much stupid in my life on the internet. An LLC is a limited liability company, yes, and it's a corporation. If it does business, and you got this book, they get to hurt you. Hurt you. It's ridiculous. I've never seen so much stupid in my life. An LLC, if it is sued, you're screwed. Period. Period. It is controlled by a certificate of ownership. You're the managing member. 3 questions in a deposition. I gotcha, huh? I gotcha. Do you have the book? Do you have all the certificates? Yeah. Are you the managing member? Yeah, good. You're on the bank account? Yeah. You're a duck. Division process. If this world doesn't get it right when I create an 85, 86, it's never going to happen. Division process, period. Roll the dice as a division. If it doesn't work, throw the sucker away, get a new one. Your banks and grocery stores and cities do this in your face. But they use corpse and corpse. Why don't you learn to play and quit bringing the pain home? I didn't get a family. I got crap eat out of a trash can and being homeless, used and abused. It pissed me off. And I took that anger and I studied everything I could. I want to win. I want to win. I want to do it again and again. That's a line of defense. If you don't have a line of defense for your family, for you, you're going to bring the pain home every day. And you do it already. Come on, look at your life. Look at it. Nonprofit. Hey, that was my first corporation. Cost me $10. Yours cost you $5,000. You didn't learn dilly squat. That corp today, the filing fee is $30. Would you like a free nonprofit today? Would you like free? $30 you file it. That's it. Wow, how hard's that? And I'm online 6 days a week in class, so you don't fall in your what. I want you winning the game of business. You got a goal, you got a goal, you got a dream, bring it to me. I'll accomplish it for you. I'll hand you the damn keys. There's nothing I cannot accomplish that God gave me the ability to do. Your problem is you brought the pain home, and that sucks. Sorry, it's just true. Our current president is giving billions next year, billions, to nonprofit. If you have an exemption called 501c3, would you like some money? Let's get in line. Let's get that too. But it's up to you. You have credit cards with no liability. You have Google wanting to give you $10,000 a month. We have basically what? Nonprofit. I file a nonprofit corp. It's not a nonprofit yet. It's not for profit because I don't have a federal exemption. Then I go to the IRS, irs.gov, 1023 form 501c3. Would you like me to help you get your 501c3? The average cost is $15,000. I have a class every 11 weeks. I want you that is 65 to 75 years old. All right, from now on, you're going to basically donate your time to a nonprofit organization, and you're going to do homes for elderly, hospice, elderly transportation, and food delivery. Each category can get $100,000 a month, up to $100,000 a month, each category. And you can do 4 times than McDonald's does. Nonprofit doesn't mean you can't bring in money and provide jobs and opportunity. That's what it should do, but it's up to you. Federal grant money next year, federal. How about state? California is one of the great portholes for state grants all the time. Here's some money, help people, wow. We could play. If your nonprofit is not filed in 2025, you will have a very difficult time in 2026 to get grant money. They usually want to know it's been filed the previous year. Got it so far? We got a goal, we got a dream. That class is every 11 weeks in rotation. You want to play with me yet? We play. A nonprofit corporation today. I'll hand it to you for free. There you go. File it. If you want me to set up the credit reports, listen carefully. That is the Experian, Treasury, and Equifax business reports, even down in Bradstreet. Articles also says tax ID. I'm going to put you in the workshop and help you get the exemption. I'm going to guide you every step of the way. That way you don't spend $15,000 for the exemption, okay? I'm going to charge you $10,000 today. $10,000. Ray, I want it to be cheaper than that. Nah. I want you to have, listen carefully right now, $100,000 of credit to the nonprofit, 18 divisions, 1 call with me. All right, that's what I want you to have. If this is done during the webinar, only during the webinar, that price is now $49.99. And I'm doubling the $100,000 to $200,000. $200,000. That could be $100,000 you in the corporation. That is now during the webinar, period. If it's not done before I'm done talking, you blew it. I will challenge you to get where you need to go. And this is during the webinar only. You double the credit to 200,000. Simple. We're going to go get some money. And I'm going to hold your hand. We're going to do it my way for a while. I'm going to be in charge. What you're going to do today is look in the mirror and you're going to say, you're fired. I want you to fire yourself. I have an event, 15th and 16th, coming up in November. It's simple. It's $5,000 to be in person. This room holds 15 people from the class. I'm going to give you $100,000 in credit. If you want to go online, it's $19.99. You get $50,000 in credit. 35 people can do that. I'm endorsing and helping 50 people line them up for the exemption. And that was our goal. And I can only endorse 50 people a year. That is free if you got that corporation I just gave away a minute ago. Free! That's only during the webinar. Now. Zell. Simple. We're going to get some money. We're going to do it my way for a while. The lie. I think you lied to yourself. I think the attorneys and CPAs lied to you too. This is my opinion for you. Yes, I rhyme all the time too. Sorry to say, but that's just true. I rhyme with both hands and talk at the same time too. The car, you guaranteed for the corporation. You signed the lease of a building. You signed for the credit card. You're the duck and sheep. Corporation files bankruptcy, so do you. Do you like being a duck or a sheep? Would you like to have a division instead to protect the family? That's all I'm about, is family. I finally got one. Today, it's an assignment. Everything I do is rules and tools. Let's understand that. Because I'm going to give you steps. And I expect you to follow through. sos.whatever state you're in.gov. Write it down. You're going to Google your own corporation today. When you find out that 47% of you have your home address on it, jump up and kick yourself in the asset and change it to a damn P.O. box. Build a line of defense. Without it, they're going to sue you and screw you up. That's just the truth. A line of defense. A corporation does 4 things. These are my rules. Do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. You've been doing it anyway, but you haven't made it yet so far. 4 rules. Buffered tax. No corporation pays tax till it's profitable. The corporate credits are write-off, the interest rate in the credit card. It's all a write-off. Free money. Why would you steal from your family? Damn, that makes no sense. Pisses me off. The car's fleet price. The hotel gives you a free buffet. That's all you get to do in my rules. Got it so far? You're going to get a line of defense. They're cheap, multiple functions, buy at wholesale price. You're going to get, listen carefully. This is a gift. I love it. Multiple credit reports. Every division gets its own TRW, experience, change your Equifax. Yeah! Again and again. That's why I designed it. That's how you get to billionaire if you want, millionaire. A line of defense. Every piece of property is a division. The bad tenant, you can slip and fall, whatever happens, disconnect, isolate, incorporate, bankrupt them, tell them to go to you-know-where. Protect the other pieces. If you don't live by line of defense, you're going to get your assets kicked. Every one of you know this problem. You've been bringing the pain home since day one. You like being a duck and a sheep? Quack, quack, quack. No, I don't want to be a sheep. I want a line of defense. The line of defense saves your assets. I created and invented it in 85, 86. It's about time you learn to play my way. Your way sucks. Sorry. You want to be a millionaire? You really want to be a millionaire? I mean, social media, I'm rich. Look at me. I'm all that in a bag of chips. Ooh. Well, the IRS is listening. I think they're going to get indicted again. Don't you ever say you're rich. Ever. You're not rich. The corporation's rich. Got it so far? I don't want to be rich. If I receive money, it's taxable income. All right, corporation doesn't pay tax till it's profitable. Let's create debt offset the taxes like everybody else does. 9 divisions, that's 9 lines of credit. 9 pieces of property, that's 9 divisions. There's $100,000 a month right there in your face. I like goodies. You like goodies? I got 21 cars in the car collection at one time. All right, that's fun. $2.2 billion in real estate. Here's the keys. Here's the problem. I don't care about your write-off that you hear on social media. Write off the car. Stop. Shut up. I just like to take that video and tell them, shut the door up. I don't care about the damn write-off. I care about the liability. If I bump someone's car at Sam's Club, they're going to sue me and screw me up. I cannot be a registered owner of a car because that's called stupid. And we're not stupid. We do stupid. So today, if they sue you, screw you up, you're going to lose it. One lawsuit ruins your life. One lawsuit. Money and sex screws up the marriage. Money and sex. Now you got to get a new wife or husband. What did you do? You might as well keep the one you got. Keep training. What do we do? These are the 1,013 divisions. I'm afraid that someone's going to steal my goodie. So I separate the liability for every goodie. I like goodies. You like goodies? My challenge to you is I want to take next year and have you set up this year what needs to be done. And next year, let me tell you what to do for 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, a year. Please give me the time. I will be in your face all the time on the phone every 3 weeks. You will be in my classes 6 days a week if you want to be. We will knock off the crap. And if you got a problem, you put that CPA and attorney on the damn phone with me and I'll rip them apart. I get tired of stupid. Take your damn picture. Now, 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 now. There's your future. Why don't you own the Wendy's or part of it? Why don't you own the storage unit, the laundromat, the car wash, all the books I wrote over the years? My clients are going, you need this, you need this. You do not want to run a car wash. Ever. You do not want to run the Wendy's. The owner's not there running the damn restaurant. They have a management company. There's your life. Take your picture. I don't get it. You should have been a puppet master a long damn time ago. I started the Puppet Master Club 40 years ago. Ronald Reagan was in it. I did 2 corps. Trump was in it. If he'll say I did a corp for him for what? The Marine Land in Palos Verdes, because I did. Oh, I got basically over here, I got Clinton on the wall too. So let's understand something. Puppet Master. You don't own it. Hell no. You get to play. I'm going to build you a blueprint loan. All right, up to $250,000. Is that okay? I'm going to get checkbook money, $150. We're going to take credit from the corporation. Borrow money's not taxable. Here's $300,000. You're going to write a check from a line of credit called checkbook money that I created checkbook money, flat out, and you're going to put it in escrow. You're going to get a deed of trust. You're going to own a piece. Oh, I gave money to this other thing over here. They get a return of $12 a month. Well, Bank of America's return the other day was 0.28 cents. 28 cents! Are you freaking kidding me? If you own a piece and you have a deed of trust, you get income. Would you like auto income to your corporate divisions? That's the problem. I think this world is so screwed up, they don't work on income, base income, and then let the corporation be rich. That's just my opinion. 1 year from now, 1 year, you mark my words, you should have 6 escrows closing, period. That is $600,000 we could play and have more fun. That's $60,000 a month. Is that okay? Could you pay attention a little bit today? Would you like to own a piece? You do not see the owner running the car wash. Hell no. Why would they do that? They're investors. If we put 9 people there, we each get $8,000 a month. Would that be okay? Would you like $8,000 a month? See, I group the people together as my soldiers. That's what I've done since '87. Would you like another piece? Would you like a piece? Would you like a Burger King? Oh, wow. We even buy ugly, as long as it's making money. See, when Santos, my vice president company, takes the projects and says, we got 9 projects this week, Mr. Reynolds, what do we do? Well, here's the 6 people I think you're lined up for. Let's present which one wants which. Let's put them in a project. Is that okay? See, if we put them in a project, they get an ownership. I think your problem is you never built a legacy for your family. My way, you won't get stuck in the probate with your kids, because that kind of sucks too. I like ugly. You like ugly? How about this? If we put $25,000 off of a line of credit in an escrow, you own a piece. When it closes escrow, you get it to $3,200 a month. That's a laundromat, dry cleaner, car wash. You're not running a damn thing. I'm doing all the work for you, with you. I'm going to make sure you get your money. Got it? How about $50,000? Up to $5,600 a month. That's a storage unit in fourplex. How about we put $75,000? You get the ability to look at these projects every week. You pick the one you want to play with, and then I'm going to control everything anyway, and I'm going to base you $75,000. That's $7,500 a month. I don't understand. Why did it take you so long to show up here? I've been online or in person 49 years. 32 years, Bonaventure, Los Angeles. Ontario, Marriott. All right, Orange County, Hilton. All right, Ontario, Marriott, Hilton too. 32 years out there helping everybody every week. Where have you been? Would you like 96.20 a month? Would you like to play? Take the picture. There's your life in 2026. There's your life. If you do what you're told. If you do what you're told. You become a puppet master. You have to understand. The bank's going to a real address, not a P.O. box. You need an address, at least at 12 feet at a time. It's not shared office space, okay? We play my way. All credit cards, what fluctuate but two? Write it down. I have to help you rebuild you because you're basically playing the up and down show. All credit cards fluctuate but two. Understand, I got them to do a POT time 18 years ago. When I wrote the rules of what 29% rule, if I go past 29% any card, I drop my score, I drop it, I get stuck, I can't get it anymore. Got it so far? If I get the gold and platinum cards, they don't fluctuate. They're unlimited up to $1 million. See, you had to know what? Day, week, month, or year. Crap. You brought the pain home. You made it last longer than it had to. Allow me to rebuild you my way for a while, please. And I'll rebuild you and we'll win the game of business. They offer 99 more cards. That's ridiculous. That could be $100 million. Would you like me to take one card? I wrote daisy chain in an 89, by the way. One card into 9 more to 10 more. Would you like to turn it to $1 million? See, I created the word daisy chaining of credit because that's what I did. It's kind of fun. Would you like to play yet? Manageable debt. This means a corporation, 100,000 or personal, 100,000 or business, create $1 million in auto income, and then we got to leverage money. Leverage money. Today, what's going to happen is I build the credit for you, with you, hold your hand, tell you what to do. You don't have to do much besides do what I tell you to do, and don't think at all. You're going to take the borrowed money, and you're going to invest into a lifetime income. In the escrow, Wendy's, Jack in the Box, storage unit, car wash, fourplex. You're going to win this time. Today, you need $25,000 in credit. Call the office. They charge 10%, it's $2,500. No problem. No problem at all. If you did it today, during while I'm online, now, credit or Zelle, it's up to you. It is $1,999, okay? That's for $25,000 of credit. If you do it during this webinar, call now, or Zelle, I turn that into 50. That's right, 50. I'm doubling the numbers today. If you want to Zelle, you save 10% on top of that. If you want $50,000 of credit for you or the corporation, all right, normally $5,000. It is $29.99 today. You do that Zelle or credit card right away. I turn that to $100,000. Got it so far? I'm doubling the numbers today if you do it during the webinar, only during the webinar. If you Zelle, take 10% off that. If you want $100,000 in credit, it's normally $10,000. $10,000. The discount was $8,000 at the office. So what are we going to do? $4,999. $5,000. $10,000 of credit, $100,000 credit, right there, $5,000. If you did it today during the webinar, card or Zelle, it's $200,000. If it's done now. Now. If you Zelle, you take 10% off that. It's that simple. I need you ready for 2026. Take your picture. There's your Zelle, now. All right, very simple to do. There's the phone number to the office. And we got these specialists waiting for those phone calls now. Believe me, they'll pick up right away. So what do we do? 800-254-9506. Call them. They'll help you do the Zelle to save 10%. Or they'll say, let's use a card now today. They will charge 5% for the card. What do we do? Go to Ray's Library on Amazon. You got free downloads. You got all kinds of books. I've written 67 books so far. Having fun for 49 years helping people like you. We played the game to win. If you need a phone call today, let's say you want to pay for a call. They're $500 for 15 minutes. No problem. I've always been $3,000 an hour, $25,000 a day. Very simple. One call is $399. If it is Zelle or card now, you get 2 calls for the price of one. If it's done now, 2 calls. If you don't do it, you blew it. It's that simple. I'm going to challenge you today, and I want you to basically step up to the plate. 1988 and 89, I had a problem. I got 53 million of this credit like this. I've been collecting since I was a kid. Here's about 42 million. What do? They're shrinking my limits. Library time. C191D says I can loan out money privately, so that's what I did. So what did I do in 1989? Simple. I created a matrix. I wrote another book called Buckets of Money. Wow. Buckets of Money. I dissected 4.6 million in credit, and I got 190,000 a month. The notes behind that, because I created Homestead Blocker, UCC1 Chatham Mortgage, Simon & Mortgage, all these pieces, was $1.1 billion. Would you like to play yet? You see, I'll challenge anybody, knowledge and have some fun. But again, that's just me. And that's in 1989, by the way. Would you like to play? We get to play and win the game of business. Wow. Your corporation's profit, nonprofit need Dun & Bradstreet. Scan it. Take a picture. From here, every division, understand the division. When I set up the dashboard in 1987, you give me 2,000 of history or tax ID or SSN, I can set up a credit file. I use history, Experian, Treasury, and Equifax right away. Simple. Tax ID in the future. If I want basically to take one card, I'm going to daisy chain first. Listen to my words, daisy chain first. Then they're tied in. When I ask for separate billing, I will need a tax ID or SSN. I want tax ID because I can get more of those. A division with divisions with credit reports and tax ID are $1,000 each. It's simple. If I wanted 9, that's $4,500. If I want 18, that's $9,000. No. Today. During the webinar only. All right? Literally, 18 divisions, $9.99. It's a giveaway. It's like $50 each. It's ridiculous. But I want you ready for next year. So I want you to step up to the plate. $9.99 for 18. If you need more, simple. If you want an apartment complex, you're going to need 125 of them, by the way. They're called subdivisions. Take your picture. If this is done during the broadcast, only during the broadcast, if you Zelle, you say 10%. If you don't Zelle, use a card. They will charge you 5% more. There's your Zelle. There's your phone number to call right away. 800-254-9506. Your goal is to repackage your life. I'm sorry. I really wish I could just hold your hand and sing Kumbaya. But I need you to step up to the plate. Time, money, and credit. Write it down. Time, money, and credit. Write it down now. Time, money, and credit. No time, no money, no credit. What do you got? Oh, blankety blank. I'm going to repackage you. We're going to do it my way. I think your way sucks. Sorry. That's what I believe. You got to realize, all right, here's Credit Karma. I don't like Credit Karma. Sorry. Why? There's no fund to help you. They don't have a spirit, which we need for the banks. But here, that graph they have up and down, that's you controlling your score. All right, I got this person 200 points. Is that okay, 828? Now, write down Analytical 750. Please write it down. Analytical 750 will boost your score. Boost your score. Boost. It comes with a rapid refresh. Boost the score 100%. It'll also help block some of your crappy credit. This is 155 points from a 400 score to 700. 90 days. Here's another 163 points. Analytical, of course. That's what makes it work. So if you want to play, you're going to spend $25 a month, all right, starting today. Well, there's that rhyming thing I do too. 153 points. So if you allow me to reanalyze you, because I analyze every client I've ever had, over 50 million people so far. And I'm going to tell you personally what to do. And I do that all the time. I'm going to give you 100,000 of personal credit today. You're not going to jack it up anymore past 29%. You're going to have 71,000 of safety. You got it so far? From there, what are we going to do? We're going to have that corporation with 18 divisions right here. We're going to have lines of credit for each division, up to 150. How many would you like? See, your corporation, you don't get it so far, happens to be a management company. You write down M here, management. There's your goal. If you manage entities like the banks or grocers in the cities do, you won't bring the pain home anymore. If you don't listen and learn, you're going to bring the pain home every day like you've been doing so far. Got it so far? My first storage unit, very simple. My cut was $17,350. $17,350 to the corporation and had to pay tax, and it's profitable. No, I created debt, offset the taxes. See, that's the game of business. We play my way. What did you do? I believe you sit at the kitchen table. I believe you said, honey, with our friends and family, we're going to start a business today. We're going to jack up our cards, drop our score, get stuck, can't get any more. We're going to hawk our house. We're going to bring the pain home to you and me. We're going to be stupid. That's what you did. Sorry, I believe you all did that. Sorry. Never bring the pain home. Ever. Never, ever, ever, ever. I lost my job. I got 2 kids to feed. You're a liar. You're wearing your jammies. You're wearing this sign. He makes $210 a day with the sign. If he really lost his job, go drive Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, have a garage sale. That's what I did. Go to the church for the food. That's what we did. My wife worked at the food bank at the church. So understand something. There's me, 2009. I got 3 yachts in the backyard. I got the largest U-Dock in Huntington Harbor. I'm so factually verified. It's fun. But again, my wife wants to take one of the yachts out with 72 people. That's middle yacht. I got to go in and come and die and come back and help you. And everything was stolen from me. What are you going to do? I can be a whiny baby or I can rebuild it. I built $1 million of credit in 6 weeks. I bought my wife her next dream house. So let's understand, we're going to play my way for a while. Why do you bring the pain home? Stop it. Plan the problem. Everything's going to screw up in your life. Everything's going to screw up. It's going to screw up. We just don't know when. If we plan the problem, we'll be prepared for it. Got it so far? Credit repair, it's a scam. Federal Trade says it's simple right there. They can't collect money up front. What do? They're everywhere. Let's repair your credit. Okay. They even have the Credit Repair Organization Act. But again, what do? Oh, wow. How about we take the book they're all using anyway? It's been out there for 40 years and been redone 3 times. Why don't you scan it today? By the way, I wrote that too. It's called Winning the Credit Game. They're all using my books and forums anyway, so why don't you get a copy? Give it to everybody around the world for free. Is that okay? Now, we got this guy on the social media. His daughter's on the phone. I verified it's his daughter pretending to be a collection agency. Wow. Well, it's like, okay, stop. Why don't you just talk about debt crisis intervention? Why don't you talk about the credit reports that said Consumer Credit Counseling, my company years ago? Why don't you give them a copy of the law? The law, it's public record. How about the Fair Debt Collections Practices Act right there? Scan it, take a picture. Know what you can actually do and what they can do too. Analytical 750, write it down. Take a picture. It will boost your score, and I want you to spend $25 a month, period. All right, Credit Karma was indicted 6 times. They don't have a SPIRI, no phone number to help you. Got it? If you're part of the dark web and you're, oh, peekaboo, and this LifeLock thing, they were indicted 6 times too. Their last time was indictment, $100 million. So be careful. You don't want to be scammed. Take your picture. You will sign up for Analytical. They will call you every 46 days to tell you what's next. They won't stop till you say, stop, I got my 800 score. Got it so far? They're going to help you Dun & Bradstreet, Experian, Treasury, and Equifax. They're great. I endorse them every day. What do? Let's repackage you. Hey, all I can do is tell you the truth. I don't know why you bring the pain home. Sorry to say, but it's true. There's no reason to. Let's repackage you and give you the pieces you're missing so we can repackage you like Humpty Dumpty. Would that be okay if we do it my way for a while? Because I think your way sucks. Today, you could have put your referrals in the HubSpot system. You could have got 10% by Zelle, a credit, a card, or you could have had what? Historic credit. I get a client, his name is Billy, he's laying on the ground outside B of A. He won't take money. Okay, I offered that. He says, I'll just pass out flyers. Billy has an outreach of $1 million now. His problem is when he was overseas, he's military, thank you for his service. His wife cheated on him, broke his little heart. There's a better woman, I told Billy. There's more women. Better women. Billy, he just got what? Referral base. He used that store credit so I can build him up and away. So don't give me excuses. I can't afford this. Stop it. You waste $50 every other day. It's ridiculous. Here's my classes in rotation every 11 weeks. This Saturday, stock kit, memberships, bylaws. You ready to play? Usually it's $1,000. Today, when someone asks me what I'm going to do, I'm going to say what I've been saying since I was 2.5 years old. Always good. Always good. Thank you, Jesus. No one steals my peace besides me when I get pissed off. What do? Google review, that would be nice. But why did Google take away 8 of my reviews that were good? I don't get this. The harder you try, the more they want to knock you down. And they got these reviews from years ago when I was in a coma. Oh, they're my fault too. I offered everyone $1,000 to get rid of their crap. They didn't want the money. They just wanted to hurt me. So I sued them. So you can sue people now that give you bad reviews and see if they like you for a while. See, Google review, like me, Google review. You don't like me, leave me alone. Simple. Not everybody likes me. Everybody likes you. What do we do today? Write it down. 2026, I'm a puppet master. Write it down. 2026, I am a puppet master. I'm going to listen to Ray, the Godfather, credit every step of the way. Write it down. It's up to you. I'm going to get you a blueprint loan. I'm going to get you checkbook money from 4 banks. By the time I'm done, we have $500,000 credit no matter what. I want you to have 6 escrows next year. 6. I want you to have $10,000 per, if not more. I want you to do what I ask you to do. You're going to buy a piece. You're going to get a certificate of ownership. You're going to take the money from a line of credit and put it in escrow. I don't want that money ever. You're going to put it in escrow. You get a deed of trust. You own something. You're building a true legacy this time. And that's the goal. Goodies and goodies and goodies and goodies. Would you like a goodie? It's a division process. $25,000. How about a laundromat, dry cleaner, car wash? You're not doing a darn thing. A management company manages it for you. Then they give you the leftover. Everything's done. Your bill's being paid automatically through the proceeds, and you got $3,200 left over through your corporation. You can enhance income or replace it as you get 3 or 4 of these going. It's simple. Now you have auto income. Focus on income, not to be rich. Simple. $50,000 up to $5,600. $75,000 up to $7,500. $100,000 up to $9,620. You're going to own a piece. Take that picture. That is your goal. That is your dream. This time your what? New Year's resolution will come true because I'm going to do it for you. Because I'm sorry, but I think most of you blew your New Year's resolution every year you've had of your life. I don't think you accomplished your goal. I told you to take a picture earlier today. I hope and pray you did. There's your future. There's your future. If you allow me to do it with you or for you. But that's up to you. We get to play my way. I've helped 50 million people analyze over these years and having fun and helping people. I call it boring and steady. Boring and steady. All right, 1,013 divisions. You see, I got to blueprint you. I don't believe I can help you 100% unless I talk to you personally. I've talked to every client I've ever had over the years. I've analyzed 50 million people. I don't care what it takes. I'm here at 3 o'clock in the morning most of the time, so guess what? I might call you at 3:10. You ready to go? Past, present, and future, good, bad, and ugly. You got a problem, American Express or Chase? You filed a bankruptcy or tax lien before? I need to know. Family, corporation, do you have 18 divisions? I need you to have an irrevocable trust. We're going to plan to die as we plan to live. The car is a division from now on. The house is bought through a trust. We're going to focus on auto income and cash flow fee per time. What did I put in my book in 1976? It's amazing how people steal your ideas. The blueprint costs $5,000. The office sells it for $19.99. Today, you can do it if you want now for $9.99 for you and your partner of life. It's simple, and that's the goal. If you Zelle, you save 10% on the Zelle, or you use a card, they'll charge you 5% more. If we partner together in a project, it's free. I like free. 1984, son of a biscuit. $1,000, $800 to $1,000 per corporation? I got Shakey's, I got 31 Flavors, I got Subways, I got Shoppings, I got condos, ay. My goodness, híjole, as my wife would say. Over at the light, she'll always say, green go. She thinks that's cute after 22 years, okay. All right. This form said husband and wife and partner. What the blank? All right, so I'm trying to connect the dots. Chapter 18 says not required to, but this form wants me to pay franchise tax fee. That it can be $1.2 million. No. Sacramento, can I create an entity, please, under the division of a corporation? Create a form, modify one. It was simple. It's right there in the form, chapter 18. This form here has been modified 10 times over the years. Your corporation will be a division of 4A, because I said so. One of my corporations will be 4. Then we're going to have a B and a C. Might have a C and D and E, F and G. Wow. You see, this is how you get your ownership. It's how you bring in money through the division or corporation. Don't worry, I sued all your banks in 96 and won. They must put up to 75 divisions per corporation because I won. I like to win the game of business. They were suing me, telling me I was all this in a bag of chips. They lost. Isn't that fun? Since 1987. We're going to play my way for a while. So today, listen very carefully today, okay? All right, I got 4 people that have been promising to do this, but they don't get off their what? They don't pull the trigger. It's just heartbreaking. They don't get off their assets and do what they said they would do. 12 months, you're stuck with me in 2026. Every 3 weeks, I'm on the phone with you. Zoom or Teams. 200,000 in credit. Simple. Blueprint call. Every 3 weeks, you're stuck with me. It's normally $27,000 today. Today. During the broadcast, it's $10,000 if you pay in full. $10,000 you pay in full. In full, 10 grand. Zelle, card, don't care. All right, card use 5% more. It's up to you. That's how you get to $200,000 in credit. If you say I got to Zelle you $2,500 as a deposit, as long as you take care of the balance in a day or two, you still get the $200,000. If you make payment arrangements, then you're going to get $100,000 if it's done today. During the webinar, you got an opportunity during the webinar. You get these extra bonuses. There's your Zelle. Got to use a card? Simple. 800-254-9506. They will charge 5% more for the card, but that's on you. If you did that today, during the webinar, card or Zelle, the 15th and 16th 2-day event is free. Free. I want you to get nonprofit. And I'm going to hand you a nonprofit anyway for the fun of it. I want to help you get the exemption. But that means you got to do it now if you want that for free too. Simple. The Reynolds University, my dream, my goal, 2001. That building was one technology driver of inspection, 22,000 square foot building. I had my location in basically Utah, PEI. We were coaching for Dave Delgado, cards and sheets, and don't forget about Russ Dalby. Oh, goody. My office is in Arizona and Texas, kind of fun too. Again, God's plan, He allowed me to go into coma and die, and someone stole my $3.7 billion in structure. What am I going to do? I had to rebuild it again and again. No excuses for anybody. Today, 3, 6 months, or 12 months, I'll customize the package if you want me to build your company for you too. It's up to you. Now, I mentioned the word blueprint loan many times. American Express Platinum cards right here. They offer you 99 more cards. They offer you a blueprint loan right in the middle right there. Again, the blueprint loan like for David, Carrie, Mary, Dana, and Keith that was used for a franchise. If you buy your income, you get an income because you own a piece of something that's been there forever. The Wendy's you drove by the other day, it's been there since you were 3 years old. The storage unit, the laundromat, the car wash, they don't go away. They're right there. But again, what did you do? I want you to realize they want $100,000 a month in your bank account on a monthly basis. They want to see 30 transactions. That's what they want to see. You don't have it? If you need me to help you, I'll do that too. It's another program for you. What does that mean? I'll take your corporation, put it under my corporations, and we'll tie in the bank accounts. I'll show them $500,000 a month. I'll show them 400, almost $500,000 again, and 400,000 again and again. You see, I got the bank accounts can help you get through that process, but I charge $5,000 to do that part. Today, if it was done now, right away, it is $1,999, $2,000. I will charge you 10% when I get you in the escrow. I don't charge the fee till after we close an escrow. Simple. But again, that's not until we close an escrow. So I'm basically very motivated to help you even more. That's a Zelle, or use a card right away. 800-254-9506. Today, you have an opportunity. And I want you to get to know me. I tell it like it is, so don't ever be offended, please. All right, we all follow stupid, even me at times too. What do? We have to learn to play the game to win. Look behind that curtain every time. When they say no, it doesn't mean no, it means they don't know how. Today, we stay safe, we stay strong, we remember to do our best. Jesus does the rest, amen to that too. Everything I know how to do, reading these books, up to 15 books a week since I was a little kid, memorize things, putting things in place. God gave me a brain to understand and to play the game. And I want to help you. He gets all the glory. There's my story. All you have to do is call 800-254-9506. Talk to somebody right away. If it's not done in the next 15 minutes, they will not honor the prices they gave today and the double, double, double of anything offered today. It's up to you. If it's done today, you win the game of business. You're stuck with me for this next year. We do our best. God does the rest. Amen to that too. We never forget at the end of the day. God loves us all.